Heather Small, welcome to Sportsvibe TV. You have just come off the Twickenham pitch where you have performed in front of, I don't know what, 40,000, something like that? All in a day's work, huh?
Well, not always a day's work, but this has been a great day. I mean, the score at the moment is not the score that I want, but it's been a fantastic day. It's been very inclusive, and I think at the end of the day that rugby has been the winner, because the atmosphere, the camaraderie, it's unusual. I mean, you have two opposing teams sat in the same stand, sat next to each other and just enjoying a good game. Now
we've got to point out, we're at the Wasps Bath St George's Day game, and you've been along to Wasps, haven't you?
I have.
And you've been turning them all into singers. Looks like they've been singing more than playing recently.
Yeah, I went down to the Wasps training ground and gave some tips on breathing and singing, but in the way that made them feel part of a whole and a team. And I think at first they started with the breathing and they felt a bit self-conscious, but by the end of it they realised it does calm you down, and then the whole thing with the singing ensemble, it gives you that feeling of togetherness, and that's what you definitely need as a team. It's more than just we'll sing a song, it's we'll sing a song together.
Well, I'll tell you why they felt so self-conscious, Heather. It's because they happened to be in the company of somebody who, with M People, sold what, just 10 million albums in the world. So that's probably a little bit intimidating.
I don't think that they were intimidated because I'm a professional singer. I think maybe, you know, sometimes they were out of your comfort zone, and they were out of their comfort zone and in a public arena, and I know about that because of Strictly. And that is no mean feat.
No.
So, but I think that when they let themselves go and they forget about that and throw themselves into it, it's enjoyable.
Now, listen, you are linked to sport. Everything that you do, there's a sports link, okay? You happen to have, there's a certain song called Proud, fairly well known. Only the theme tune to the London 2012 Olympics.
Yeah, they used Proud on the 2012 Olympics for the bid.
You won us the London Olympics, Heather. Let's not beat about the bush.
I wouldn't go so far to say that I won the country the Olympics, but I'd like to say I did my little share.
You did?
Yes.
Was it not also 2004 Olympics? It was the Team GB song for that?
Yeah, Proud has travelled.
It has?
It has travelled, yeah, from Australia to, yeah. I think that the sentiment, that thing of stepping out of the ordinary, and that you have to look inside self to bring out a better self. I think that resonates with a lot of sports people, because sometimes the endeavour is the lonely one. You know, we see them at the glory on the world stage, but having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and do your training, that takes dedication, and that's all about the self. And I think that's where it resonates.
Yeah, well, you must be very proud yourself. See what I did there? Of that particular song. I know, I'm sure it hasn't.
Nobody's ever done it.
No. Well, I'm glad to be the first person to say it.
It's not so much that I'm proud of the journey of Proud. It's that it's nice that something that you do has been so inclusive of so many different types of people. So that's where I get my enjoyment, and I think anybody that makes music thinks that music is for everyone, and there's only two types, good and bad, and we enjoy the good.
You certainly do. Now, I want to just throw two quick stories at you, okay? Oprah Winfrey?
Yes, I did go to Chicago to the house that Oprah built, because she heard one of her assistants played Proud to her, and she was celebrating 20 years in the industry that she's in, and she thought Proud encapsulated the sentiment. So she had me on the show to sing it live, and it was definitely an experience.
Yeah, and did it not then become her own theme tune as well to the show?
No, she used the song Proud in the show from time to time when she was doing like a big kind of story and giving away prizes like she does.
Yeah. That's pretty good. And the other story, which I love, if it's true, please tell me it's true, is that you gave Miranda Hart a little doggy as a sort of a thank you for... Is that true?
I heard this story
it's not
about
true.
a month back
Yeah?
that I'd given Miranda a little dog.
And the reason why is because she's been playing you in almost every show, hasn't she?
Yeah, but if you say thank you, I don't think you should say it with live animals, especially when you don't know the person that well, because you don't know A, if they're allergic, and B, if they're going to be a good owner. Not
That's
that
true.
I'm throwing aspersions at Miranda.
No.
So I would give her something that was definitely not live.
Okay. Well, you know what? A few years ago, I played cricket for England against Switzerland on the ice of St. Moritz, and the song that was hitting the clubs in Switzerland was "Open Up Your Heart."
Oh, really?
Oh yes, we're going way back. I know.
Going way back now, yeah. Open up your heart.
Yes.
Yeah, that was definitely a club anthem. I saw lots of smiley faces and sweaty faces dancing to that in the 90s.
Yeah, and also "Search for the Hero," which you've just performed on the Twickenham pitch. That's another anthem, isn't it? And again, it's linked so often to sport and sports programs.
Yeah, Search for the Hero does get played a lot at sporting events. And like I said, I think it's the same theme of looking inside yourself, and that to be extraordinary, you have to sometimes do the mundane and ordinary, and then get to a level where you make that look sublime.